Hi again. This time around, I am doing a review on another album by the Whitelands, a band, from London, UK. And their album is entitled Sunglight Echoes. Possibly this is kind of the music I used to listen when I was possibly 15. And this album came out this year, the 30th of January of this year, 2026. And I stumbled upon it, and it's not usually what I listen to, something I used to listen to. Possibly was other times, another era of my life. But let's get into it. So let's talk about the first song. It's called The Heat of the Summer. And well, I forgot what kind of genre do they play. Like it's kind of like dream pop, indie rock, shoegaze. I would say, and I would add, it's very my feeling of this whole album. It's quite commercial. Which doesn't mean that it's commercial. Oh my, I shouldn't listen to it. I think the more you feed your ears with different genres of music and not always the alternative indie, here they say they're indie alternative. Yes and no. They are walking on alternative, but on a thin line. I would say very, very thin. And those are my thoughts and feelings. I could be wrong, but that's the feeling I got while listening to this album. FYI, for your information, I did not look them up. I was like, let me just do it how I feel when I listen to the album, what it makes me feel, and yeah. Possibly it's not the best journalism out there, but this is how I do things. It's my way. And yeah, I'm open to discussions. If the band is like, well, no, you're wrong, I'm open to it. I don't have any issues. And yeah. Anyway, I got lost for 3 minutes talking about everything and nothing. But anyway, the first song is called Heat of the Summer. It really does sound. It reminded me of Swim Deep. But with a more librarian sound. I don't know how to describe it, but Swing Deep was kind of like more dreamy, but at the same time, Whitelands sounds like different. Like they have focused into, they know what kind of book they are. I don't know if I can, librarian, I don't know. Librarian sound is like they know what kind of music to play. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I felt like the librarian sound. I could be wrong, but it's just very defined. Very defined. It is dream pop, as I said. It's very catchy. Loved it. Loved it to a certain extent. You're not going to go that fast. Then the second song is called Songbird, parentheses, open, forever, parentheses, close. It's very well produced. It has a very dramatic voice, has violins. I think the violins could have been more amplified, I have to say, to make it more dramatic, but to each their own. Then the third song is Shibuya Crossing. Did not like it at all. The fourth song, Glance, cute and perfect, catchy. It had this kind of slight math rock moment. Could have lasted longer, I have to say, and could have made it more interesting. Then the next song, it's a featuring with Emma Anderson, and it's called Sparkle Bag. Could have been more. Oh my. Yet again, this is the second time it happens. You have to bear with me. Okay. You have to bear with me. It's could have been more psychedelic, I have to tell you, to make it more dreamy. That's my take. Number 6, blank space. Sorry, I didn't write it well. Sounded like Ultra Spacek, but with Skittles. If you've heard of Ultra Spacek, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. They're very psychedelic. I would say psychedelic, kind of post-punk, we could say. And I don't know why Blank Space gave me this feeling of this band, but with Skittles. I don't know. Whitelands adds more colors because they don't stay in one. I don't know how to explain it, because I know psychedelic music, psychedelic rock can be very repetitive. And if it's done bad, then it's not great. This goes for every single genre, but. And I said Skittles because I think they are kind of a little bit psychedelic, but they add more diversity, more, I don't know, Skittles in a sense of like cuteness. That's my feeling. I could be wrong, but anyway. And then number 7, the 7th song is called I Am No God, an effigy. Maybe I pronounced it wrong. It's perfect. The voice, the lyrics, and the music, perfect song. Then there is number 8, the 8th song, Dark Horses. It reminded me a lot of the song Sweet Disposition by Temper Trap from 2008. I don't know why, but it gave me this feeling. The 9th song, Mirrors. No, did not like it. 10th song, Golden Days. I think it was the perfect closing song. What is my review on this album? I would say it's really hard here. It's kind of hard. I would go for a 6.02. Yeah, 6 point. I have to write it down because otherwise I forget. So I would say that. It had some good songs. It just, like, I get where they're going, but I think they could do like really, really, really cool stuff. But maybe it's my kind of like psychedelic rock kind of like input, like that I want everybody to do that. But I think, and from what I see from like the Bandcamp, they're going places and they're quite known. So yeah, that's, I could be I could be completely wrong, but those are my feelings, and they have a good Bandcamp, and I like their aesthetic. Very, very, they know what they're doing. But anyway, that's all I have to say. And let's see where Whitelands goes and takes, and what will they do next. And have a listen to the album, of course. Anyway, bye. Take care. Bye-bye.